Marnie, a scoreless draw at home to Alfreton. How do you see that one?
Yeah, probably. It's frustrating because we had chances to win it or to get a goal at least, but it's one of them. We've not got beaten. I know results probably haven't gone our way, but we're still in the mix. You know what I mean? There's still 2 games to go, and listen, there's going to be more twists and turns. There's a couple of downheads in there because listen, we wanted to go win it, and that's our plan. But at the start of the season, we looked at it, and obviously we want to go that step further. We got 75 points last year, which was unbelievable, club record. We're 2 points away from it. So with 2 games left. So for me to be able to watch this team replicate that is brilliant, and we have a chance of breaking another record of the club. But it's one of them. It's frustrating because you want to win and you know what's at stake. But listen, at the end of the season that could be a really valuable point. But we just got to stay positive. You don't know what's going to happen. Stranger things have happened in this league. Listen, it's one of them. We move on. We've got a couple of days to recover, and then we're back at it again Monday to try pick up another 3 points.
We've mentioned in previous interviews that it's been non-stop, 2 games a week each time. Now there's 2 games in the space of 4 days. Did that have any effect in the 4 changes that we saw today?
Yeah, definitely. I think as a part-time club, it definitely takes an effect. Like I think if you ask any other part-time club, it's tough. It's not only physically but mentally, asking the players to play twice a week as we have done nearly since Christmas. But it's not an excuse because I know the quality that's in there, and there's games that we probably should have won even though we probably weren't at our best. But yeah, the lads, it's tough for them because after a midweek fixture they're back and work the next day. With the full-time teams, they might have a day off, they might have a recovery day, and we don't get that luxury. But that doesn't take anything away from where I wanted us to be at this stage of the season. But I'm still very proud of this dressing room, and there's still everything to play for. So we've got to stay positive, go to Farsley with a good attitude, and come Monday this time, let's see what the league table looks like then.
You did mention we did have plenty of chances today to go and win the game, and with us having the lion's share of possession, it's slightly on the disappointing side that we weren't able to take advantage.
Yeah, definitely. If you look at the quality that we have starting, the quality that's coming onto the pitch, you'd expect our team to at least take one of them chances. But listen, it happens. It's football. Sometimes you need that little bit of luck, and we just didn't get the rub of the green today. That's all it is. It's small details. I said to the lads, I cannot be upset or disappointed with them because the effort that they put in is ridiculous. They work so hard and they give everything. They come off the pitch and they're wrecked, they're injured, they're tired. And listen, they're giving everything. And for me, as manager of this club, when players are giving you everything, regardless, you want the quality. You can't ask for more than that.
With the opponents that we had today, they tend to opt for the longer approach going forward, and at the back they were quite high in terms of height. With your wingers, was it part of the game plan to just take them on as opposed to try and beat them in the air?
Yeah, exactly. Like Alfreton are good at what they do. They're a good team. They're strong. They're physical. They put themselves about, and they make it tough for us to play against. And that's what they did today. So we have to make sure that we get the ball down and play, get it to their feet, try to get the wingers on the ball, and listen, that's what we want from them. They're if you look at like Isaac, Buckley Ricketts, Stefan, Mikey, Lacey, trying to think of anybody else that plays out wide, we get the ball to their feet, give them the ball. That's a fantastic 4 we have there, and we're lucky to have them. And that's what we try to do: get the ball to the feet and let them create a little bit of chaos. And they did that at times, and they created little chances, but we just never took them. And that's the downside of today. Obviously, we got another clean sheet. It's a point on the board. Bobby and in there saying, come the end of the season, this point could be crucial. So listen, we can't change what's happened. We can't go back and go, we should have scored this, because it's done with now. We take the point and we move on to a positive mindset come Monday.
From the pitch to the stands, there were 600 people also in the stands today. Most of them are from our academies. What would you say to those who may want to come back?
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant to have that many kids there, and parents, and obviously all the horns and stuff like that, and everybody it was just lovely. It showed what this club is capable of, and the junior section is a huge part of why Corrs National is where they are, because all them parents, all them kids that turn up every week, if we can get them week in, week out for games, it gives us that little bit extra. And myself, from the management staff and from the players, we're very grateful for them to turn up today, and hopefully a few of the kids caught the bug and we can start seeing them more often.
On a personal note for yourself, it's your 100th game in charge. How was it for you since that time? Is there any specific memories that you've got?
Stressful. No, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm indebted to this club. They obviously signed me as a player, then I was trusted as captaincy, and then obviously to take over as manager is the perfect story for myself. And I've been through a lot of this club, ups and downs and highs and lows, and they've done everything to support me, and the way I've tried to do that is replicate that by points on the pitch or by league, by where we are in the league, and we're still in with a chance. People don't see us as little old Corrs anymore, and that's great, because I think we're a team that people have to consider now as a good team, and a team that pushes even the biggest of full-time teams to the max. But yeah, I'm indebted to not only the board and the chairman, but also to the fans, because they've given me everything. They've supported me. They've never once threw anything back in my face. They've always been there through good and bad. And I'm very grateful. I'm very honoured to say I've been at this club as manager for 100 games.
Do you feel you've progressed over that time as well?
Yeah, definitely. I think from the first game, I think it was Chorley, to now, I've learned so much. I've learned just learning from the likes of Mark, obviously Jack Kizzer. I've used them. I've also then, as my time goes on, I've made contact with other managers in the league. Like Billy, Alfreton's manager, he's always been nice to me when he's here. Obviously with Chorley, Chester, I've always had good contact with the managers, and it's been a really perfect stepping stone for me. As I said, I'm definitely trying to learn and trying to be a better person every time we train, every time we play, and hopefully we can keep progressing. The club is going in the right direction, and hopefully we can be there for the journey.
We now look on to part 2 of the double header on the Easter holidays. It's Farsley Celtic at a different ground to where we'd usually be, but still the mindset the same.
Yeah, listen, I think if you look at Farsley's fixture from the last 15, they've progressively got better with every game. They've become more structured, they become stronger, they become better, more solid. They kind of understand each other now. I think there are a lot of young lads put together, and now they've got a structure to how they want to play, and they've pushed Radcliffe to the final minute the other day. So listen, there's no gimmies in this league, absolutely not, and you've got to stay humble and show humility and go there and give everything to make sure that we show enough quality to win it. Because it's not going to be an easy game, and they've got nothing to lose. They want to come out and show everybody that they're still fighting, and we want to go show everybody that we're still in the mix. So I think it's going to be a good game.
Cheers, Bonnie.
Thank you.